Okay, so you just got a parking ticket in Everett. Yeah, not exactly the highlight of your day, I know. Wondering how to handle it without actually leaving your house? Well, you're in the right place. Let's dive right into this highly practical survival guide. Because honestly, getting a parking ticket is frustrating enough without getting totally lost in some confusing municipal web. Whether you literally just found that dreaded slip of paper pinned under your windshield wiper, or a notice just showed up in your mail, we're going to walk through exactly how to take care of it right here, right now. Welcome to this explainer. Today, we are going to completely demystify the municipal parking citation system. I'm going to give you the exact step-by-step game plan to confidently remit your payment online. Our whole goal here is to make this process incredibly simple, save you from falling into any sneaky third-party scams, and help you avoid the very real massive headaches that come from missing a strict administrative deadline. We have a lot of ground to cover. We'll start with the cost of ignoring your ticket. Then we'll look at navigating the right portal, go through a step-by-step online payment guide, troubleshoot some really common portal errors, and finally, look at alternative payments and your appeal options. Let's get into it. Starting off with Section 1, the cost of ignoring it. We need to talk about understanding the strict timelines and penalties. Look, before we even touch on how to pay, we have to establish why you need to act fast. Your window to act is tight. Notice the 15-day window in Everett, Washington. Your time to request a hearing is incredibly narrow. Now, over in Everett, Massachusetts, you have a hard, non-negotiable 21-day deadline to pay or appeal. If you're dealing with Snohomish County and you wait 30 days, boom, late fees start piling on automatically. And check this out, if your vehicle is parked continuously, like illegally parked for 72 hours in Washington, you're risking immediate impoundment. The clock literally starts ticking the second that ticket is printed. So what happens if you just ignore these deadlines? You aren't just facing steep late fees, though those hurt, like that instant $52 penalty Snohomish County slaps on you. You're actually looking at severe real-world consequences. In Washington, your car could literally be towed away and impounded. Meanwhile, in Massachusetts, the city will place a hard block on your license and registration renewal at the RMV. Think about what a total nightmare that is. Plus, it tacks on another $30 in immediate municipal and RMV surcharges just to lift the hold so you can drive legally again. Oh, and in both jurisdictions, unpaid tickets are aggressively sent off to collection agencies. Yeah, that's going to tank your credit score. Not fun. Moving right along to Section 2, navigating the right portal. We really need to help you avoid jurisdictional traps. Okay, so here's a massive trap that catches so many people off guard: mixing up jurisdictions. There are two major cities named Everett in the United States, right? Washington and Massachusetts. And their online payment systems are completely 100% isolated from one another. You absolutely must make sure you're in the correct city's system. Everett, Washington uses a digital portal managed by a vendor called Ncourt. But Everett, Massachusetts, they use a deputy collector portal managed by Kelly and Ryan Associates, or a mobile app called Paytex. If you confuse the two, it's a guaranteed way to default on your payment. The wrong city's portal won't say wrong city. It'll just tell you your ticket doesn't exist. But wait, the traps do not stop there. Even if you're correctly looking in Washington state, you have to use the Everett Municipal Court portal for city parking tickets. Do not use the Snohomish County Superior Court portal. To make things extra confusing, they are both managed by Ncourt. It's crazy, I know. If you mistakenly go to the county system, your parking ticket payment will be totally rejected, because that system is strictly limited to Superior Court criminal cases. We've heard countless stories of people who thought they paid their bill, only to get a collections notice weeks later because the county court rejected the funds. Now, if you were parked at the Port of Everett waterfront or the community college, forget the city portals entirely. You are dealing with completely different systems. The waterfront uses LAZ parking, which, by the way, is totally cashless. The college, they have their own dedicated EVCC portal. And if you happen to be parked at the Everpark garage, you deal directly with their administrative office for prepaid monthly permits. Basically, if you tried to pay a waterfront ticket on the city's in-court site, it is not going to work. Always check the very top of your paper citation to verify exactly who issued it, because I promise you, these systems do not talk to each other. All right, Section 3, step-by-step online payment. Let's actually resolve your citation in Everett, Washington. If you are dealing with a standard Everett, Washington municipal ticket, the good news is it really is just a simple 3-step process. First, ensure you are on the officially authorized Ncourt platform. Make sure you link directly from the official city website so you avoid those scammy third-party sites that hit you with massive hidden fees. Second, search the database using your specific case number or your license plate. And third, process your payment.
But heads up, this is a major trip up for a lot of people. The Washington portal currently only accepts Visa or MasterCard. If you only have an Amex or Discover card in your wallet, you're going to have to make alternative arrangements.
Now, what about our viewers in Everett, Massachusetts? Your steps are just a little bit different. You're going to head to the secure Kelly and Ryan portal. That's epay.kellyryan.com. A great feature here is you can actually search using your driver's license and date of birth, which is an awesome backup if you accidentally lost the physical ticket. Do keep an eye on the fees, though. E-checks are just 50 cents, but credit cards carry a 3.75% fee with a $3 minimum. As an alternative, you can use the super convenient Paytix mobile app. This thing is a massive time saver. You just scan the barcode on your ticket directly with your smartphone camera, completely bypassing that whole manual search process. Let's jump into Section 4, Troubleshooting Common Portal Errors. We'll cover hidden quirks and system delays.
Okay, so here is a hidden quirk that is going to save you a massive amount of frustration when the technology seemingly breaks. Imagine you get a ticket in Washington on a Monday. You're being super responsible, so you log on Tuesday to pay it, but the system says no record found. Look, do not panic. There is a known database synchronization lag of up to 5 days. Seriously, your ticket hasn't vanished. The parking officer just hasn't had their digital badge uploaded to the central court system yet. Just set a calendar reminder on your phone to check back on, say, Friday.
But what if it's been a whole week and it's still not showing up? Then you need to check for these highly specific, really common search string errors. First off, make sure you include any letters attached to your case number. Typing 123456 won't work if your actual ticket says 123456A. Second trick, if your ticket starts with a 0 and your search fails, try dropping that leading 0 entirely. Just delete it. Finally, double check that you didn't accidentally click into the Electronic Home Monitoring or EHM portal. The websites look practically identical, but they process entirely different fines. Also, you have to keep this crucial administrative delay in mind. Submitting your payment online isn't instantly applied to your court record. Nope. There is a processing delay of up to 2 business days. So, whatever you do, do not wait until 11:59 p.m. on the very last day of your deadline to hit pay. If the processing spills over into the next week, the automated system might just trigger a late fee before the payment officially clears. Protect yourself. Give the system a solid 3-day buffer. All right, Section 5, Alternative Payments and Appeals. Let's look at handling disputes and your offline options. Look, if the online portal just isn't working for you, or maybe you're old school and simply prefer a paper trail, you have highly structured offline options. Both cities accept payments by phone, by mail, or in person at City Hall or the Municipal Court front counter. There's an after-hours drop box too. But the absolute golden rule here, never ever send cash through the mail. I mean it. Always use a check or money order, and make absolutely sure your license plate and ticket number are written clearly right there on the memo line. Also, if the fine is just too steep to pay all at once right now, Washington actually offers structured payment plans. These usually start at a $50 a month minimum, though they do tack on a $10 to $25 administrative surcharge. But what if you firmly believe the ticket was issued in error? Well, in Washington, you have to carefully choose how you want to appeal between 2 main options. A mitigation hearing basically means you are admitting you committed the infraction, but you're asking the judge for a little leniency or a fine reduction based on your specific circumstances. Note that the judge's decision here is final. On the other hand, a contested hearing means you flat out deny responsibility. You are demanding the city actually prove their case with hard evidence. The cool part? You can even do this via mail by submitting a written defendant's declaration 5 days prior to the hearing. Now, there are also a couple of highly specialized dismissal pathways you should know about. Let's say you sold the vehicle before the ticket was even issued. You aren't on the hook for that, but you absolutely must provide a Department of Licensing report of sale receipt containing the new buyer's full name and address. This officially shifts the liability away from you. And what if you received a ticket, but you actually had a valid disabled parking placard that maybe just fell down off the mirror or wasn't seen? You can submit a declaration and motion to dismiss form along with a copy of your valid placard to get that charge cleared right up. And that brings us to our summary and next steps. Resolving your ticket confidently. Let's cement the core takeaways you need to resolve your situation today. Number 1, always double-check your exact jurisdiction first. Are you in Washington or Mass? Is it a city, county, or college ticket? Number 2, only use the official links from the city's website to access N-Court or Kelly and Ryan to completely bypass those scam sites. Remember to give the Washington database that 5-day upload lag if your ticket isn't showing up immediately. Watch out for those search string quirks, like dropping the leading 0. And most importantly, set a calendar notification right now and act decisively before those 15 or 21-day deadlines pass and trigger a mountain of stress. Real quick, I do want to provide a bit of a disclaimer and some future proofing advice. Municipal systems, their portals, and local laws are constantly evolving. The procedures and fee structures we've covered in this explainer are completely accurate as of August 12, 2026. But before you pay, always verify the latest links and local enforcement rules directly on your city's official website. It's just a great habit to regularly check your municipal accounts for any unexpected updates. So, before you close this explainer, I want you to take a hard look at your ticket. Which specific court is actually asking for your money? And how quickly can you clear this annoyance out of your life today? We hope this guide helped you navigate the municipal maze, but it does leave you wondering. As our cities increasingly automate these collection systems with totally unforgiving digital deadlines, are we genuinely making our civic duties more efficient? Or are we just losing the human element of justice entirely? Thanks for watching, and seriously, good luck getting that citation resolved.